Beret! Luffy, it's all about Luffy in reaction. So Luffy enters Water 7, yeah. So Luffy enters, what is that? Impel Down, yes. So Luffy enters Impel Down and things are happening. Luffy, Magellan, things are happening. Luffy recovery, Bone Clay, the GOAT is happening, ladies and gents. Every single bit, it is really great. Power levels finally reached, ladies and gents, 200 characters justified. So definitely don't miss power level section and enjoy. Episode 439, let's go! So the weirdness among weirdness when the time is not right is coming. What the hell is this? I'm speechless. Oh my days. I am speechless. It's as weird as Bleach now. Maybe no, this one is more weird. So Bonkley, despite his appearance and how he's calling himself blah blah blah, he's the most human here. Holy moly, can you believe that? It's still weird. Nothing changes and we're progressing through the episode. Still weird. Let's see how much weirdness we can get here. Who's that? I thought it's a locked place. This is Impel Down, that means his father kings and he's in prison, yeah? The prince. From where you come from? Joking still, yeah? What's that? Okay, he is capable. Yeah. Okay. Female hormone, what's he gonna do with that? Your father wanted to become a woman. Huh. She even changed the color a little bit. Garden of Freedom. I mean, considering they are in Impel Down, yeah, definitely. 13-minute mark, the weirdness slowly calming down. You are just not that nice. Interesting. Wow, he's really dying. On the verge of death. Yeah, they are not demons. They are bad guys, but not demons. Oh, alright. Treatment? In a rough way. Yeah, accept that. No, as long as it works, I don't mind chaining him up or whatever you're gonna do with him. But what kind of treatment that gonna be? What is this? Oh yeah, because there's no cameras, nobody sees them, so they can run forever. Good training though for them, isn't it? I'm assuming they're gonna be stronger after that. Wax in this kind of environment should be super tough, isn't it? Yeah, keep running, get stronger. Ah. What kind of treatment is this? I mean, it's a massive amount of poison, isn't it? He's been screaming for 10 hours. Wow. 2 more days. They literally chain him up as well inside it. Well, just do not injure himself, yeah? 10 years of your life in this treatment. 10 years of his life, and if I'm not correct, also Gear 2 shortening his life. He's not gonna have many years left. He might die like who? Like Roger, isn't it? Because he have an illness. Maybe this is the requirements to get that illness for bloody sake. So it's about to his spirit and survivability, yeah? To the valley of the shadow of death. Healing hormone. So healing hormone probably would be stronger because they can technically heal anything, I guess. That's what I think. And antidote can only heal one poison, and he got variety of poisons. So that's the case, I think, MC. But 2 days? I wonder when is the Ace execution finishing up. Wonder if Bonclay also got those hormones. 10 hours like that. He's still surviving though. If he can make it through the pain, then he will survive. Got it. So it's the pain now, fighting with the pain. So that's kind of similar when Zoro was going through when Kuma gives Luffy's pain to Zoro. So I'm assuming that kind of after effect it's gonna have. I mean, obviously there will be more options on top of that, like curing him from outside, if that will help. But also, you know, the pain what he's going through, he might really go vicious if he will not be chained up. If I would be Ivankov, I would also put something into his mouth. Do not bite the tongue or tooths. He's doing actually his best, I think. Whew, such tension. So Luffy after this arc should be kind of even more immune to the pain, right? The public execution of Ace, yeah? Because the treatment's supposed to take 2 days. 16 hours! So if he's gonna be, if he's gonna kill up, he will be after the execution. So all the hopes are in Whitebeard's hands, literally. That ain't good. I mean, what Luffy could do in the war, even if he will heal up, he will be in terrible shape. We saw Zoro in what kind of shape he was after the beating, even though Chopper was curing him. So yeah, it's better Luffy now to just rest. He got some kind of prisoners, freed prisoners, wacky and weird prisoners. Maybe they will help him to get out of the prison. That's about it, actually. Yeah. Don't know what's gonna bug in Mr. 3. Are they gonna survive when Luffy gonna be healed or not? They're still hanging around on level 5. It would be a good strengthening arc for Mr. 3 and Buggy as well, if they can survive 2 days with those wolves. Just imagine Luffy coming back to level 5 and level 5 is literally conquered by Buggy and Mr. 3. That's how strong they're gonna be. That would be really, really nice to see and would be amazing. Hopefully it's gonna happen. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna have another episode, so let's go. Episode 440, let's go. Speech about the miracles, yeah? How they work, etc. Not easy thing to accomplish. Horn fruit. That's why she have, or he have the control over the hormones. But hormones normally not last long, you need to take them over and over again. So eventually he will be back into his male form, right? Entrance to this newcomer land on every floor. Interesting. So if there are entrances on every floor, it's so easy for them to escape then. Just go through the entrance from the tunnels, right? Nobody will even notice them. Easy! Oh, they got a pretty good movie here. I've heard that there was a prisoners with a hole digging ability. Digging tunnels in the rock. Okay. In the middle of level 5 and 6. So there is also another level. That's probably where Ace is. True villains arcade. Yeah, so we saw Crocodile, Jinbei and Ace. Who else is there? Eternal Hell. Rampages all the way to level 4. Yeah. There was another threat in this prison. Jail manager of Impel Down. Shiryu of the Rain. As strong as Magellan. If you think about how little Magellan actually works, Shiryu was twice as troublesome. For your oh, so he killed loads of prisoners then, I assume. So Magellan was above him then. But if they equal as strong, they could fight, isn't it? They hold him in level 6 as a security risk. Ooh. There are also pirates like the world's most dangerous weapon, Catalina Devon, the most dangerous woman. What she did? Great battleship San Juan Wolf and heavy drinker Vasco Shot. Alright? So everybody are on level 6. A lot. Just as crazy as the others. Crocodile, yeah, we know that. I know that. Also a warlord of the sea, Jinbei, first son of the sea. Ace, yeah? Who else? I want more! Today, the day that Ace Boy will be executed at 3 p.m. So how many hours left? They're gonna take him this morning. 7 or 8 hours. Ooh. And Luffy's still curing up. 3 days of sleep to restore his strength. It's tough. Alright. Motivation, yeah? He wants to motivate him. Hang on there, alright, I get it, yeah? You can do it. Alright, it's tough. It is tough. Dedication! The goat, Mr. Bone Clay! The goat! Hang in there, Sojin! Yes! Hang in there! Yes! Hang in there, everybody! I'm getting chills out of this. The goat, Mr. 2, yes, definitely! Bring the energy back! The faith! Chill on my skin! Everything! Hang in there! Warden officer, what's happening? What, they hear the voices, yeah? They find out about Luffy. I thought they hear the screams. They found the vice warden, alright. They came for Ace, yeah? Okay, all of them doing all they can. Luffy, Gambari, hang in there! Gambare! Yeah, Gambare! Let's speak how Luffy can understand. Gambare! Yes! Holy shit. Holy shit. It's impossible that he's died. Holy moly, so much blood. Oh? But there's nobody else except Luffy inside, right? Yeah, he is here! Gambare! It's Luffy! Definitely! He even get out from the chains, but it's Luffy. Yeah, that's Luffy. Alright! Now I got hungry because of Luffy. Yeah, I'll give me that meat. Can I have Luffy? That's a recovery for him. 2 days of sleep for recovery, yeah? That's his recovery. Food! Alright! Yeah! Gambare! That's it! That's it, ladies and gents. So this entire episode took Luffy to get back. It looks like he's in good shape. Looks like he is before Ace execution, but Ace is still in the level 6. Yes, among the other tremendous foes who was captured over the decades. Yes, amazing stuff, amazing Bone Clay. The GOAT, definitely the GOAT. He did all what he can and he proved it and he helped it and he deserves Luffy's recovery so fast. He don't need any sleep, he don't need anything, just give him food, he will recover instantly. Yes, I love it, I like it. If you're feeling the vibe, just give it a like, give it subscribe. Let's go to another episode, let's see now one episode before Magellan came in and Ace will be rescued and Magellan is going down. Gambare! Another episode. Episode 441. Luffy is back. Everybody are amazed. Yes. And Luffy is back. However, he is still tired, I see. It's something far greater than that. I'm not so sure our miracle is destined to be a miracle to be happening once over a lifetime or even more. Looks like Ivankov, I think that's what I'm gonna call him, yeah, was doing way too many miracles which are not proper miracles. Yeah, everybody's so happy, everybody were supporting it, especially Mr. 2 Gambare, yes! He's just exhausted. Alright, yeah, because he even make me worry. Bone Boy! All thanks to him. Hang in there, yes! Gambare! But Luffy have no recollection out of that, sadly. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he was the one who took him from the prison, from the cell, and bring him to get recovered. So, Mr. 2 is a true GOAT. For sure. He felt guilty, but in the end of the day, he did the best he could, and damn, that works. I'm not gonna let you die, and he promised that. Yes, love that. Love that from him. He is remarkable person, a remarkable character. Wonder how he's gonna be covered in a One Piece live action. Wonder if we gonna get there. Ah, Straw Hat. Rest several days. Luffy looks alright. I will be back for him later. He is so powerful, confident. Yeah, the confidence him is outstanding. Oh, he have problems walking. On the floor between 5 and 6. He's on level 6. Your butt! That's really sweet. Yeah, he got some extra points. It's not time. Maybe not enough manpower. What? It all of a sudden went really serious. What's going on in the war now? Yeah, the war between Whitebeard and the Marines, yeah. Who? Mastermind of all of the revolutionists. What? He's a revolutionary. The revolutionary dragon. He says that so casually. He knows that he's a father, yeah? Son. Ah, so he didn't know. Alright. Yeah, I think that was the biggest shocker. Who expect? I mean, obviously I was thinking about Dragon for a long time because, you know, Ace is also captured, so Dragon definitely has to make a move somewhat. So I'm really wondering what he's up to. Even though Ace took his surname after a mother, it doesn't matter, you know. And he's hating his father, it still doesn't matter. He still should make a move. Oh, such a change of mind. So he's, or Eva is under Dragon and that's why he wants to help it. Yeah, Luffy don't know. Oh, yeah, to keep it in secret. Yeah, that was the general thought anyway. One of the commanders. We are going to rescue S-Boy and try to break out of the prison. Wow! Another riot, ladies and gents, coming! Get ready to die! Another allies, yeah? Oh yeah, forgot he's exhausted. Another hormone, yeah, he is gonna be addicted! Imagine how much damage he's gonna take afterwards. You will feel the after effects in several days. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The after effects. So he's not gonna shorten his life, that's fine. The disguise was perfect. Oh yeah, so they know it's level 5 and they have no cameras there. Yeah. Oh, they back on level 4. They were on level 5 before, isn't it? Ah, the cameras. Yeah, the cameras are here. Yeah, the poison gas. Yeah. So the elevator to level 6, yeah? 9 AM. So they came, yeah, the admirals, vice admirals, alright. He was from the Buster Call, I think, no? Or I'm mistaken something. 5 vice admirals is guiding them. Luffy! What is... You have way too much energy. But if they were between the levels 5 and 6 and they go into level 6, why are they going back to level 5? They said they have tunnels to every single level, right? So they skip level 6 then. They are no match for those 3, I guess. Yep. Yeah, all of them just done. So they go into level 6 but the Magellan is going there as well. They need to quickly rescue Ace. They need more force to fight Magellan again. They are nobody. They are weaker than those wolves. Yeah. Oh, the Magellan is first. That's not good. Unless they're gonna fight them on the stairs, then. But before, just rescue some of the helpers in the level 6. They're guarding all the passage, yeah. And there's additional ships guarding from the rears, yeah. Who? What? So, wait, let's go back. Who? They're having even the giants there. Public execution of Ace is in 6. hours. Final episode, Luffy is back on the foot. Luffy is regaining his strength. He is alive. He is almost as reincarnated. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I'm loving this episode. The pace progressive by a lot. Bone Clay is the goat. We're gonna pick him up when we're gonna come back. Sadly, there's a Magellan level 6. Things are gonna get tough now. So it is the better option is now if Magellan will take Ace and he will be in his elevator, because I know we were going to level 6 by the elevator before, and Luffy was going down through the stairs fighting obstacles on the way, and he was still able to basically keep the same pace than the elevator. So it's not bad. Also on level 6 we're gonna get even those giants. Who knows, who cares at this point. Ivankov said we're gonna get out of the prison, so now rescuing more prisoners means more allies, because the goal is the same, is to get out of Impel Down, and that's good. And this riot is gonna be amazing, because the most wanted and most dangerous criminals are on level 6 where Luffy is heading. And Magellan looks like it's not gonna stop Luffy on level 6, because he already changing his shackles. Still, he's gonna escort him for the Navy. So I'm not seeing any other obstacles for Luffy and his group. So it's gonna be a bad times going to Impel Down, and I love it so much. So I hope you guys like me, enjoying everything. So give me a like, subscribe, hit the button, and let's go to the power level section. Hello and welcome to the power level section. Standard 3 characters we're gonna have it today. We're gonna have one on request from the comment section. It's gonna be Sappy, the guy from the East Blue who is half man and half fishman. Next it's gonna be from the Impel Down itself, the demon Minotaurus, yes. And then finally we're gonna go to another Sabaody character, full strength justified, Basil Hawkins, yes. So let's go. But before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having a 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within one punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, one punch or not, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a one punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. Alright, starting from Sappy, as I said, he is half human, half fishman, and we have no indicator of his strength. He was just selling on the shop. That's all what I know about him. He was selling Sanji some stuff, I do believe. That was in the Loop Town, but I might be wrong. Let me know in a comment if I'm wrong. And yeah, human strength of 10, so I'm gonna give him minimum strength. Not even minimum strength. So human is strength of 10 and fishman is strength of 50, because we have no combat abilities, anything about this guy. So I'm just merging those two, which is 60 dividing by 2, and that's what we got, strength 30. And that's it, ladies and gents, case closed, that's for you. Next is Minotaurus. Minimum strength of Minotaurus, it was guarding the lowest levels of Impel Down. I'm assuming he will be, his minimum strength will be the strength of the strongest creature who guarding the upper levels, and that would be no other than Sphinx. So I mean, minimum strength for Minotaurus 1050, average strength of Sphinx. And maximum strength is so easy. One punch win, gear 2 bazooka, but Minotaur went flying away and he never come back. And because he never come back, because he decided, he knew he's gonna fail. Okay, he get up later on with Baggy and Mr. 3, but this is a literally different story, because they are weakened and they somehow he get up, but again, he didn't back to fight. Luffy won that fight, clear, fair and square. because he was attempting to stop him and he failed miserably. I mean, he tortured the Mr. 2 a little bit, but yeah, that's his minimum strength telling us that he would do so. So, maximum strength of Minotaurus 3000, and that gives, ladies and gents, average rank of 2025, and again, case closed, easy going thing. And now the hardest of the hardest. I need to check my notes. So, alright, so Basil Hawkins, he have no interaction with anybody literally except of the strongest character in our power level section, and I just want to mention we have 201 justified characters already, which is amazing, which means the top dog for now is Kizaru, and he have the only interaction with Kizaru. First of all, he was doing this situation when he first met Basil Hawkins. Basil didn't answer his questions, so he started attacking him, simply capturing him. And he started with a speed of light, technically that's how it called it. I'm not so sure about that, with a kick. And yes, he was flying away, and yeah, he was not scratched, but he wasn't hammered and he wasn't damaged at all, because he have this devil fruit ability, and because he was also in his base, because he can also transport. We saw it later on. However, we focusing primarily on Kizaru. One hit, one unserious, nothing to do, casual hit. Hawkins was down because he has to use his devil fruit. He has to transfer all the damage to other person. That means the damage was kind of lethal for him, which means this is kind of the one punch win. But Basil wasn't serious at that point, which is why, because he can still turn himself into the thing, you know, the whatever that he's calling his devil fruit form. So I'm gonna treat that, instead of maximum strength, I'm gonna treat that as minimum strength, simply because he wasn't serious. He could get tougher. So minimum strength is gonna be 1154 minimum strength of Basil Hawkins. And in case of his maximum strength, later on when he turned into this form of his, then Kizaru was more serious about it. He was using those lasers. Still, that wasn't lame attack, but the difference between his kicks and when he started using Devil Fruit, I think that was kind of fighting seriously from Kizaru's point. But we do not have average strength of Kizaru, we have only the bare minimum, and I think the minimum strength is gonna be even stronger. But that bare minimum strength was basically based on Sabaody when he was using the one. So we can treat that bare minimum strength only in case of Sabaody, that was his average, because he wasn't serious, he was so casual, and even those hits was casual. So from the minimum strength I will be gouging. Looks like Kizaru beat down using his devil fruit, because finally he ran away, and looks like the one hit works as well on Basil Hawkins, and Basil Hawkins cannot get stronger, as we definitely see, because he was waiting for death, technically speaking. And yeah, so that was one punch win from Kizaru, and Kizaru minimum strength one punch, because that still wasn't serious attack, which is why I'm not gonna even use average strength, even if he had to. I'm gonna use his bare minimum one punch win, which means bare minimum divided by 2, which means Basil Hawkins maximum strength is gonna be 11,540. And this obviously gives us the average strength now, which is 6,347. And I think this fits perfectly for Basil Hawkins. It is around Supernova level. I can say all of the Supernovas gouging between 6 or even 5,000 or even 4,000 to 7,000. That basically is the range for the Supernovas. Okay, we have some weaker ones like Veggie or Bonnie, but that's what we got. Looks like I even realized that we have something like Giant Strength, which is around 5,000, I do believe. Then we're having like Supernova Strength, which is around 7,000, the average I'm talking about, because obviously there are cases for more and higher. Then we got like something like Vice Admiral level. Again, I'm not using that as a rule, it's just my observations. So my Vice Admiral would be around 9,000. I don't know if that's true or not, it's just simply of observation, my own opinion. This is not even based on any rules, so it's just a casual speaking of me. And then the next step we will have the Warlords level will be around 10,000. Obviously I'm not picking the weakest, which is Moria, and the strongest, which was so far Miho, but the average level of the Warlords hanging around normally around 10,000 or slightly more than 10,000. And then we got in like what? After that we probably will have Admiral levels, which starts like from Kizaru's minimum strength, so 20,000 plus. So the Warlords will be between 10 and 20. Something like that. Again, this is my casual observation. Let's go to the list, let's see how they rank. There we are. We're starting with Sapi, the on request character. We have strength of 30, similar strength of Bearclaw, tribe leader, whoever that was one-time guy. Okay, is irrelevant, so let's say average Kuja citizen. Just imagine them fight. Actually, I do believe Sapi gonna lose. However, he is half fishman, you know. And then, or Satori brothers, he is not meant to be fighting, so that's character. But if we want to justify his character, he would be around this mark. So position 169. Not bad, but yeah, half fishman stay gives him some props, isn't it? So yeah, that's gonna be Sapi. Let's go to the next character, which is Minotaurus. And this is already a big jump, yes, because he's taking almost all of the titles. He is Grand Line Monster level for sure, easily Grand Line Monster is a win. Then he is definitely faster than a bullet. We saw how he moved when he attacked Luffy and Mr. 2. Mr. 2 was overwhelmed by his speed. Then he is definitely stronger than Steel. The strikes what he have really devastating. Yeah, he is position 40, so out of 201 characters, position 40 is incredibly good, I must say. He is just above the zombie Ryuma from Thriller Bark, so if they would like to fight between each other, the difference in their strength is literally what? 5%, so Minotaurus having the speed advantage, I'm assuming, so, and definitely having a strength advantage. I think Ryuba is a really rough spot here, unless he has such a good techniques. But don't forget Ryuma having a Brooks techniques, so this is limited, it's not to his previous life, the techniques, sadly. And then we got in Capone Badge below him, but again it's minimum strength, so Capone will be stronger than Minotaurus in my opinion, very easily. Then we having, ladies and gents, the Giants from Elbaf. So basically the Giants from Elbaf not strong enough to guard deeper level of Impel Down, definitely not. And above him is John Bart. I don't know if he's gonna become the vice captain of the Low Pirates, but I do believe he is second strongest in Low Pirates for sure, for now what we justified. And then we're getting CP9 Supernova's staff. So he is like the borderline between, you know, the Supernovas, the top CP9 agents, so they are far above them, and then below them are all of them. I don't know, I don't want to say that, but looks like all of the scrap below them. He is the level of its own Minotaurus, ladies and gents. I'm not sure how I'm gonna gouge other the demons. Maybe, hopefully we're gonna see. If no, I will have to skip it. I will have to treat other demons as strong as Minotaurus. Let's go to the final character, which is Basil Hawkins. So Basil Hawkins taking the same amount of titles as Minotaurus. However, he is quite close but not there yet of the seeking level. So Calmbelt, if Basil gonna do his magic tricks, can he sail over the Calmbelt? The easy answer is no, you cannot. So his strength is still, you know, the range of him is really pretty wide compared to every single other characters, like for example Trafalgar Law, who is just above him, position 22, Basil position 23. With a strength, okay, this strength is really like 1%, maybe 2%, I'm not sure, I'm not that good a mathematician here. And then he is stronger technically than Gear to Luffy, so this is kind of telling, because Luffy will have a really tough time, especially when Basil Hawkins have this trump cards, as I can say it, because he can revive himself literally if he take too much of a damage. However, if Gatling hits him and he will constantly keep hitting him, so every punch of the Gatling will knock him out, probably not. Probably this level of a punch is still not good enough sadly, to do anything with him. And then obviously we having Nola. So Nola from the Sky Island, the big giant snake, is finally having the limitation. Finally the character stronger than Nola appearing in the series, and looks like it's already 25 of them. So definitely a feat. So now 5 Vice Admirals gonna guard Ace, going back a little bit to the stuff. So imagine how strong guard that would be just to guard Ace. And they also gonna go within those triangle with those gates, so they only Marines can travel there. So yeah, Ace is if he gonna get there, it's gonna be a pretty big problem for him. So that's why Luffy, it is important to catch and beat up Magellan before you get out. Let me know what do you think about Basil Hawkins level. Let me know what do you think. Is Law actually above Basil Hawkins? And another Supernova who will be below Hawkins obviously is Luffy, and then Urush. Let's see, I'm asking you, what do you think about that rankings? Is Law, then you have Basil, then you have level 2 Luffy and Urush. What do you think about this hierarchy of the power levels? On that note, I need to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, like, and see you in the next video.